And we're back now with the Help Wanted sign up in Colonial Williamsburg. The job descriptions are ones that read like they're from the 1700s, and for good reason. Those are the jobs that need to be filled. 10 of your side's Amy Avery now with the opening that will help hold on to history.
Colonial Williamsburg takes you on a walk back in time, sending you on a journey of what life was like back then. But as technology evolves here in the modern world, some of these historic trades are dying, and they need your help to keep them alive.
Then you take that wet clay, roll through a little bit of sand.
Straight from the ground, this locally dug up clay is helping to put history on display.
So you roll through that, you press it down until it's the right size and shape for the mold that you were using.
Molding brick by brick. These tradesmen and women are helping with restoration and new construction here in Colonial Williamsburg.
And then the only real specialized tool in our trade is this wet stick.
Master of Masonry Trades Joshua Grammel was a librarian before coming here.
I say that looks fine.
He says having a love of history helps, but the skills can be taught.
Start your apprenticeship probably a little differently than they would have in the 18th century, when oftentimes you're a kid. You know, you might be 12, 14 years old when you become an apprentice then. I was an apprentice when I became 30.
Apprentice shoemaker Victoria Tolson never made a pair of shoes before working in the historic trades program at Colonial Williamsburg.
It's really exciting how we get to actually study surviving examples from the time period to actually recreate them.
She says it's nice to be able to connect people with the past through something as simple as a shoe.
You know, it's really exciting to be able to make something that's then used here. And often when people, leave our shop, they go out and they see the items that we've made.
There are hundreds of jobs offered through the more than 20 different historic trades, like wig making, serving as a gunsmith, or even a tailor. Manager of Historic Trades and Skills, Bill Pavlak, enjoyed building furniture, so he became a cabinet maker.
And there's not a lot of places where you can turn your hobby into your job. And in my case, this was that sort of place.
He says it's satisfying to teach people about history through what you're making with your hands. And it's never too late to start.
It's an unusual job, so for a lot of people, you've figured out what you don't want to do, and then you realize, oh, this kind of unusual thing is something that I want to do, and maybe that's in your later 20s or something.
Because as these masters move on eventually, they hope to pass the torch of teaching living history onto the next generation.
And then hopefully I can someday put my feet up and turn the keys over to them, which is the hope, I think, of every master, quite honestly.
For more information on the Historic Trades program and some of the different jobs available here at Colonial Williamsburg, just visit wavy.com. In Williamsburg, Amy Avery, 10 on your side.